As we join the rest of the world this week to commemorate the International Drowning Prevention Day on the 20th of July, it is only through united action that can make water safe for all and significantly reduce preventable drowning deaths.
Many people were asking, including the police, why drowning? We have more pressing issues. We didn't have a convincing answer to them. We just said, we are looking for the statistics. We did a countrywide survey and found that the burden of drowning is higher than anyone expected.
The people of the waters are the ones who are greatly affected.
When we look at lakeside communities, it is sad that Uganda actually suffers the highest death rate in the whole world.
The ministry is also going to come as a lead in drowning prevention in Uganda and water safety to tell us what's the call to action, what support they need, because these are conversations that we've been having.
Of course, we also want to use this opportunity in this week to invite more players because, as you know, drowning is a multi-sector problem. It is a problem that affects almost everybody and it cannot be handled by one government agency or company.
It's important to have the media be part of this call to action on drowning prevention in Uganda.
Because we believe that anyone can drown, but upon us to ensure that no one should. I thank you so much.
Keep yourself safe.
Keep yourself safe.
Never enter the water alone. Drowning is the process when your lungs are filled with water and you can't breathe. So you die.
By names of Magembe Dawson.
By names of Nabenze Letitia.
My name is Kalema Everest,
a student of Z Mugaga Vocational Essays.
And what I've learned in the documentary is that
these water bodies you see, they are very important, yet they are very dangerous. So
drowning can be prevented in many ways. Protective equipment like
a life jacket,
jerry cans. When you visit a water body, it's advisable if you don't have a life jacket.
Those local materials like the drums,
you can buy a life jacket and it is not expensive. Another thing is, let's prevent children from going to open water bodies without advice.
And when I go back home, I'm going to teach my parents, my relatives on how drowning prevention can be done.
I will practice these swimming lessons so as to protect myself when I go into water.
Sharing with us like a few of the highlights of the work that has been done so far under the drowning prevention project.
Clearly, as you can see, right now we are in Mayuge. To start with what is happening right now, we are at a pre-event. We are doing activities which are a build-up towards the celebration that we're going to do on Friday. Friday will be 25th of July, which is the World Drowning Prevention Day. So as part of the project, the fact that we work with the communities, we needed to come to the grassroots and celebrate with our people and commemorate this event. So the work we do on the drowning prevention project, we work with Masaka, Mayuge and Rakai, and this time we chose to come and have this activity done in Mayuge as we did the launch in Masaka at the Saza grounds. Some of the other activities that we have done, we have trained about 46 instructors in these 3 districts who are supporting the swimming instruction, but then also the water safety education in the schools that we work with. We work with about 20 schools, and of the 20 schools, 9 of them are here in Mayuge. Of the 9, we have 2 on the mainland, that is Namoni Primary School, which is where we are currently. The students are all here with us. The others are in the islands, islands of Sagiti.
We started off with a procession in town today to raise awareness, to say any one of us here can drown, and the WHO says no one should. People around us, people in the communities are aware that drowning is a big problem. When we first came to the district in Mayuge, Masaka and Rakai were particularly identified for this program because of the burden of the people that are dying on our water bodies due to drowning. There were some questions of how we were exactly going to do this. Some of the officers were very supportive. The inspector there gave us very good information on which schools to work with, including those in the islands and the others. Thank you so much, Bwana Inspector.
Over 3,000 people lose lives as a result of drowning here in Uganda. And we can't sit back and see this problem continue to happen. So we are working together with the other government departments and civil society organizations to make sure that we have sufficient interventions into this problem to reduce the death and other drowning incidences.
And today we are here to even show what we've been able to do. For example, the pool that we see here, it's one of them in the 3 districts. We know that it is not enough, but it is an indication of the things that we are meant to do. The pool here is there to support the instruction for the young people 6 to 15 years, and then the adults 15 and above. So I request the people of Bonda to utilize this pool.
As a government and as a ministry, we have moved forward to do a number of interventions to make sure that we reduce this problem of drowning.
So it's important for us to raise awareness, and that is what we are doing today.
We teach our people. We put their signposts. There is even a signpost. Signpost is something which you see, it is written, you exactly know what is taking place. By the way, even if you know how to swim and you go to where the crocodiles are, you will get drowned. Let us educate our communities through radios, through TVs, through newspapers.
But we are glad that you have made time to be with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. What I can assure you is that we are doing everything possible to make sure that drowning doesn't happen to our people. Thank you very much.
I will use Honorable Kasaija's words. Colleagues, drowning is preventable. Please tell your neighbor, colleague, drowning is preventable.
Part of that is to give a vote of thanks to our chief guest, the commissioner, our RDC, our LC5, and all the dignitaries that have joined us together. Rwanda, drowning mukozi omulimu mulungi mwino aye nga ffe Richard Hand okukola wano era tuyida okuyiga olusoga n'okuyiga embeera okulaba engeri gye tusobola okweyambamu. So twenda okuyira mu commissioner kye yakobye okuobservinga moment of silence nga bwe tusayininga ekiddikizo kino kye tugenda okuleka mu ofiisi ya RDC okwijjukira abo abibira mu maadi mu nyanja etwetooliire. So twena tuyimirire to observing a moment of silence nga twiddukira abaana baife, bakitaffe, bamaama baffe abafiirire mu nyanja ezitwetooliire. Moment of silence.
Uganda is leading on the data front, but we also want to lead on the front of awareness. So as we tell our stories today, let us try to communicate accurately. And I picked this from an event on Monday where we had a press conference as we launched this week. We were in Mayuge on Wednesday for the pre-event. It's very important that we don't just look at the people that are dying because we don't know who it is going to be. And we had an interaction with some of the fishers, some of the community members, and they were telling their stories just like we saw here in the documentary. It's very important that the responsibility starts with each one of us in this room. As Richard Hand Uganda, we are working with a lot of the stakeholders in this room, led by the Ministry of Works, put together a curriculum, which is a fair draft at the moment, which has been reviewed by colleagues from the World Health Organization, colleagues from Bangladesh, Vietnam, colleagues from the Panje project in Zanzibar. And we hope that this curriculum, once launched, it can give us space for instruction in schools, which is something that we're leading on as Richard Hand Uganda. But as individuals that are in this room today, we actually take the burden to understand what kind of swim instruction is happening at these pools where they're taking our children, our very own children actually. So it's a wake-up call for all of us to look for some of those areas where we can act. We don't have to wait for the ministry or for the police to act, but take that responsibility. We hope that all of us in this room are very key stakeholders and we are going to be part of this campaign. Thank you so much.